are reading more articles of murder, spousal murder, relationship murder, people poisoning each other. This morning, what I heard was so painful. And I want to ask myself, what can we do to make sure that we make these things, especially called marriage, become a sacred sanctity moment of an individual's life? Marriage will not make a man, but usually makes a woman. Because the first time a man had marriage, he disappointed himself, but God still loved him. There's a difference between a husband and a father. I said it yesterday, and I'll keep on saying it to you. Choose which form you want your marriage to be. Is it the egg or the rope? If it's the egg, is it a cooked egg or the uncooked egg? Because I'm asking a question, and I'm ready to read your answers now. Share the page like I am doing. The sharing of the page is different from liking the page. Share the page. It is one good duty you can do to a friend. No matter how busy they think they are, let them have a chance to hear history that is made today concerning relationship and marriage. My thoughts and my views are not just read. They are encounters I've had with people. They are what God have taught me. They are what life have taught me, excluding what my marriage have taught me. But I bring to you very thought-provoking issues, gray areas that nobody wants to go to. Which one should be used in our marriage and love relationship? Secrecy or privacy? Or both? The marital love relationship, secrecy and privacy. Which one must be practiced? Which one is needed? And which one should not be brought? Privacy and secrecy, are they the same thing? Do we need both to run our relationship? There are a lot of issues that are happening in relationship. People showing affection to their wives. Like Ochami Kwame and the wife. On the birthday of the wife, Ochami Kwame posted a kiss with a storyline that I read and I felt good for Ochami Kwame. I keep saying that. I ask myself, is Ochami Kwame now joining us in a counseling fraternity? Because in the fraternity of music, it's done well. Is it coming to enhance our lifestyle in a counseling fraternity? Maybe Ochami can stay for some time. Because there's no husband and wife who are practicing counseling who have stayed for long. Because the honest truth is that when you want to practice counseling to the highest level of becoming the God type of man or woman, you need to disassociate your counseling from marriage. Because most of the time that when a man wants to see you, they wish to see you and talk to you alone. But I told you about my experience that I one time went to my senior pastor to talk to my senior pastor. And she invited the wife. And I changed the reason why I came. I am the counselor. My wife is a wife to the counselor. She is not a counselor. We can counsel together. I've come to learn that group counseling is not helpful for individuals. It is helpful for groups and institutions. So I call it orientational counseling, where you are opening a new office. When you do the opening ceremony, Zion Felix comes to take it. Kokonsa is there. Sammy K is there. GH Kweku is there. Celebrity.com, whatever. All the media houses are there covering to see a new supermarket, a new salon. The next thing you need is what we call the office orientation counseling, Because we need to counsel the people so that they will know what it means to use the equipment that you have brought in the place. We need to let them know the price of the equipment they are using. Your girls must know how much one dryer is costing. Your guests must know how much electricity bill you are paying. So in a day when they sit down, and there's only one person who have come to do one hair and paid 800 Ghana cedis, and you have 3 of them in the shop, you are paying them 1,500 Ghana cedis a month. And the whole of the month they did hair for 4 people. Before they will decide to steal from you, they will consider the price of the dryer, the rent you are paying, the air condition, and the advert you are doing. There are many a time that when we do these things in terms of counseling and orientation, it doesn't really have the positive effect immediately. Usually the effect you are expecting doesn't come immediate. But as time goes on, you will encounter the goodwill of proper office orientation done by a counselor. As for what we call customer service, it is different from office orientation counseling. There are people that they are not ready to sit with somebody on the same desk. But what we call the 4-way desk office station, it is not everybody who can work in an office that is full of glass. But we expect them to work in that environment. It is not everybody who can work without talking. It's not everybody who can work without watching TV. So the office orientation, which is one of my specialty, help people to understand the environment they work. Wearing uniforms to work, you need to be counseled. How many uniforms do you have? How smart do you look? Can you wear your uniform from the house to the place? What is the effect in dressing from the house to your workplace? Coming to dress in the workplace, when you close, you undress. These things are part of office orientation. The office orientation through counseling and management is not one-off. I keep your office every time for you. When you're going to employ people, we encourage them to understand what they are coming to do. Counseling is broad. And some of us have studied it and we are waiting for us to be used. When your girls are not married, their mindset to work is different. When your girls are married, their mindset to work is different. When your boys are baby daddies and your girls are baby mamas and you are working with them, your outcome and productivity is different. Wherever there is a camera, the attitude of the people is different. Some will hide the cameras in their office. But when we do office orientation properly, we tell you where the feed, the television responding to the camera should be. Human beings will expect to be effectively productive when they are seeing them. When you see them, they usually treat people well. I don't know why it is so, but God has a reason why he gave each of us talents. If you have a talent and you have been employed by somebody, can you work hard with your talent? Be selfless for the person, and very soon God will elevate you. A man was traveling and caught 3 servants, gave one 5 talents, gave the other 2 talents, and gave the other person 1 talent, each one according to their ability. Today is a weekend. When a man wants to give a talent and he calls all of you, it means something else. What have you been given? Your madam is not in the shop. She's gone to funeral. She is not available. What is your attitude in the workplace? Think very well. Who you be the year? Who the year? And not just say, Usua yo. Now they are quiet with you. On the wine there now, she swamano. Assassin or say Toman water na. A dino see Simon Wessiana. Or two on crassa or bagana. Na atuwa kom. Any inch the moon. Mesra wo. E wiasima ye way. Sika eye moja. Na wo ya de abo obi a. Hwe ni yie. Wan hwe ni yie a. Unhu ni yie. Utu edro bone a. Ebi kawa no. Edru a idi kunipa ne bo onye den. Hwe na kwasie bi nkun. Hwe na jimifuo bi amfa $1 enkun. Esan se o kwa wo ba nyina no. Onyanko te se wo. Suase na ye di asem sie. Nipati nya bo frɛ. Hwe wano. Wo nkomodie. Enya bibia na ye kire ba bia ye to no. Enya obia na ye kire na ye simpress. Enya de ye to a edi ye de ye kire ba de ye to no. Enya de bia na ye advert mo obi. Mesrɛ wo. Asem na aba no. Se wan sua ba bia se a ode kɔ a. Ba bia ode fa no. Emfa asumdwe mba. Trosem say. Na me mpo de me ka se. Me tamfu bi na oye me. Nanso na ya wo me nua be ma. Aya wo me nua ba. A me ni wo bom ekɔ asɔre demo. Ekɔ bom pa ya wo ni makoma so ade. Wo ni me yefo. Nyankopɔn di ntia. Onje won kwa. Oma won banyi na nya wo san. Eye ya. Se abo bi beka wa fi ntumam. Na wo hu ne ntama nka yi ne to twene ye. Enyanim ni adofo. Babi a wo te awiabre yi. Babi a wo gina awiabre yi. Babi a wo te anadwu yi. Asama me kan ya wo bu afu yi. E bi ade be che no. Na wa ye obituary. Se wo tie yanka. Anko ba ne saa. Me ma wa kwaba. Me chiao. I welcome you to my show for today. This Saturday show is not well arranged. Once a while, you see what you might not want to see. Maybe what you have not planned to bring is what I will bring. Like for 36th October, 6 p.m. sharp. Park Banquet Hall, New York, Bronx 4, Yaba. You think yes, Yaba, a CIC, a chat in the chamber with Councilor Little. Why married? Why still single? Then you know, oh, for baby Yaba. And anyway, you are going over. I want you Yaba, and to Cameroonian come on, and Pemon come on, and 31st October, Park Banquet Hall, 4229, Bronx, New York, 6 p.m. sharp. And this can be just $50 and above. Donation from Work Council Foundation. Naka say, and in Cloud Radio, or Kahom Wami, HITV, or Kahom Wami, ATV, or one of Swasi, my neighbor, Ginger Honey Chips, A+ shipping. Naka say, Gigi's Kitchen, so Kahompa. Now, Refinia, Kai Pass, KTA Mobile, or Kayaho. Hey, I see you in Crawford, or Makaho, or one Kahu, I see like a same from Naka say,